Welcome back to the channel. The United States of America quarter. $1990 is an iconic piece of modern American coinage that represents both historical continuity and national pride. Struck more than 3 decades ago, this coin continues to capture the attention of collectors and historians who value its craftsmanship and connection to American heritage. The 1990 quarter belongs to the Washington Quarter series, which was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1990, this design had already been in use for nearly 60 years, standing as one of the most familiar and enduring images in American currency. On the obverse front, the coin proudly displays the bust of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. His profile faces left, with the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" framing the portrait. The minting year, 1990, appears just below his neck. The reverse back features the majestic American bald eagle, wings spread wide in strength and vigilance. This design reflects national pride, freedom, and the enduring spirit of the United States. The inscriptions include "United States of America," "E Pluribus Unum," and the denomination $quarter. The coin was minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, 4 proof issues. Each mint mark can be found just to the right of Washington's ponytail ribbon on the obverse side. The 1990 quarter was struck in copper-nickel clad composition, consisting of a pure copper core sandwiched between layers of copper-nickel alloy. This gave the coin durability for everyday use while maintaining a classic silvery appearance. In terms of physical specifications, the coin weighs 5.67 grams, measures 24.26 millimeters in diameter, and has a reeded edge, a detail originally designed to prevent coin shaving and counterfeiting. Millions of these coins were produced for circulation, making them relatively common today. However, collectors still seek out coins in uncirculated or proof condition, which showcase sharper details and brighter luster. Uncirculated examples with clean surfaces, full strike, and no visible wear can grade MS 65 or higher and hold higher numismatic value. Proof versions from San Francisco, featuring mirror-like fields and frosted designs, are especially prized by collectors. Some rare varieties and minting errors also exist for the 1990 quarter. These can include off-center strikes, double dies, or planchet flaws. Such coins can fetch significantly higher prices depending on rarity and condition. Although the 1990 quarter is not considered rare in general circulation, it remains an important piece of modern numismatic history. For many collectors, it represents the end of an era, the years just before the introduction of the state quarters program in 1999, which revolutionized U.S. coin collecting. Owning a 1990 quarter is like holding snapshot of late 20th century America. The 1990 Washington quarter stands at the crossroads between the traditional designs of earlier decades and the upcoming innovations of modern coinage. It symbolizes the enduring respect for George Washington and the artistic legacy of American minting. During this time, the United States Mint continued refining its production quality, ensuring that the 1990 quarters featured sharp strikes, balanced reliefs, and consistent detail in Washington's portrait and the eagle's wings. The Philadelphia Mint, producing coins without a mint mark, struck hundreds of millions of pieces for circulation. Despite such high numbers, perfect condition examples remain rare, as most coins endured heavy use in daily commerce. Meanwhile, the Denver Mint, with a D mint mark, also contributed a substantial share of 1990 quarters. These can sometimes be identified by slightly stronger strikes or more pronounced rim details, depending on the die condition used during production. The San Francisco Mint produced the proof versions, intended for collectors. Each proof coin was struck multiple times using polished dies, resulting in a mirror-like background and frosted, detailed designs. Proof sets from 1990 are still widely available through secondary markets and remain a favorite choice among collectors looking to own pristine examples of late 20th century U.S. coinage. One of the fascinating aspects of the 1990 quarter is the continued use of John Flanagan's original 1932 design, which was based on a bust of George Washington sculpted by Jean-Antoine Houdon. This connection bridges over 200 years of American artistry. By the 1990s, many Americans had become so accustomed to the Washington quarter that they rarely stopped to appreciate its design or symbolism. Yet, collectors understand that every detail, from the eagle's feathers to the font style, carries historical meaning. Eagle symbolism has always played an essential role in U.S. coinage. On the reverse of the 1990 quarter, the eagle stands as a universal emblem of strength, freedom, and vigilance, values deeply embedded in American identity. Over the decades, the Washington quarter became not only a monetary tool but also a patriotic icon found in pockets, cash registers, and coin jars across the nation. For collectors today, finding a 1990 quarter in mint state, MS, condition can be surprisingly challenging. Even small nicks or scratches from circulation can significantly reduce the coin's value. Professional grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company, offer reliable certification that helps collectors determine the authenticity and condition of their coins. Coins graded MS 65 or higher typically exhibit strong luster, minimal contact marks, and sharp definition, qualities that make them stand out to serious numismatists. While most circulated 1990 quarters are worth face value, high-grade uncirculated coins can fetch prices